What's good, everyone? Welcome back to another edition to Soundscape with TK, with your boy. So, hey, it's a Thursday out here. I hope everyone's having a great week this far, keeping the hustle going strong, never caught lacking. You know how we like to keep it on the channel. So, hey, I got a couple of reactions up for the day. Lined up for the day. That's the proper wording. I got some new artists, not new artists to the channel, but they're not really that mainstream. I got some Marco Plus, I got some Larizi, but we're gonna start the day off with some Fetty Wap. Right? Fetty Wap got released out of prison a while ago. I'm not too sure if this is his first track since being released, right? I know he did a couple of streams here and there. You know, I don't know. I've seen a lot of these rappers now tapping into streaming, bro. Not really like, okay, besides Blueface, not really having their own streaming like account, but hopping onto a lot of streamers' streams like Neon, I think his name's Neon. He's had a couple of rappers on his streams, as well as DDG. DDG's a rapper slash streamer, but you know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, we got Fetty Wap featuring G-Herbo. I don't know if you know about G-Herbo, but we reacted to G-Herbo's album Little Herb that was dropped last year. If you didn't check it out, the reaction is on the channel. But yeah, the song that they dropped is I Remember. Let's get it. We got a music video to accompany the track.
Yeah, baby.
Fetty. Hey, bruh. You remember that Fetty Wap voice? That Fetty Wap voice, bro. That voice.
Okay, it's time for me to go up. I won't let him play me. If I pop out, would he show up? I don't think he crazy. See a butter knife and relapse. I might cook up a baby. He was pushing bags up, but now he push up daisies. I remember I was counting up a meal in my Mercedes. I remember having dreams about a meal in a Mercedes. I remember I was waiting for a plug like a blessing. I remember them corner days on 12th and 22nd. I remember LB and beans and Fetty Cash in the trap. I remember it was Perion.
Fetty remembers, bro. Fetty remembers, bruh. He remembers all the times in the bins, dog. He's talking about all the times in the bins that he had, or that he had.
I remember having dreams about a meal in a Mercedes. I remember I was waiting for a plug like a blessing. I remember them corner days on 12th and 22nd. I remember LB and beans and Fetty Cash in the trap. I remember it was Perion that gave me my first strap. I remember me and Quadri when Slick P got back. I remember singing Chill Bro, Big Bro, about to come back. I remember them dark days when bitches didn't even notice me. I remember when I popped out new whip, everybody noticed me. I remember niggas funny faces when they found out I was singing. I remember feeling like Ace that day he walked out the cleaners. I remember being young as hell, feeling so insecure. I remember I was looking in the mirror, then I started seeing more. I remember Montana, Bugs, Dice, and Fetty Cash for the summer. I remember the day I fell in love, it was with King One. I remember choosing loyalty over royalty, I could prove it. I remember I ain't never made none of my niggas look foolish.
Choosing loyalty over royalty. Choosing loyalty over royalty.
Over royalty, I can prove it. I remember I ain't never made none of my niggas look foolish. I remember I ain't never let none of my niggas feel useless. I remember that it's only me who was the only one looking stupid. I remember that first $1 million check, had it in my hand.
Damn, bro. Homies, you know, you can see he put on weight, bruh. He put on muscle, not weight. He put on muscle.
Only one looking stupid. I remember that first $1 million check, had it in my hand. I remember that the one I gave it to, we probably never speak again. I remember about a defamation case I ain't never even know about. I remember if you let me, how you say why you ain't throw it out. I remember feeling X'd out, getting left out by the reps. I remember feeling drained out, nigga, I ain't have nothing left. I remember grabbing 30 bricks and I put that on my set. I remember feeling better now that I got it on my chest.
Nigga, I'm a decade in, you know my name. No limit, ain't shit changed. I was playing with them jeans.
Hey, G-Herbo. G-Herbo was on fire last year, bro. All the features he had, as well as his album. His album slapped, bro. His album slapped. I listened to the album, I did the reaction to it, and then I listened to a couple of the tracks on the album a couple of times. But to be honest, I haven't revisited the album this year, but I remember the run G-Herbo had last year, bro.
Nigga, I'm a decade in, you know my name. No limit, ain't shit changed. I was playing with them jeans way before my fame. Load up, cock it and bang. I stayed solid, was locked in with gang. I bought a brick before I bought me a chain. There's so many hits, how the fuck I'm still sane? Let's take a trip down memory lane. Nigga, I remember G-Fazo died. Laying in my bed, I couldn't stop crying. Remember my mama ain't let me outside, but I snuck right back out on the 9. Remember 14, bought my first iron. Old ass 38, ain't even shine. Ain't give a fuck though, cause it was mine. Waiting on the fuck nigga, get out of line. Remember my first time going to SLID. Yeah, I was scared, but I had to try.
First time he went to SLID, boy. You know what SLID means, bruh. First time he got first time he got someone. First time he got someone.
Get out of line. Remember my first time going to SLID. Yeah, I was scared, but I had to try. When I let off, I closed my eyes. Opened them shop out for more times. And I remember the ride back. Flaming the weed up, trying to relax. When I got rich, start buying straps. Now I can't remember how many all I rap is facts. I remember pouring up pints and act.
He don't know how many bodies he has now. Obviously, it's not true. It's just the rap. But he's like, he don't know how many bodies he has now after he got rich and he got them straps. He don't know how many bodies he has now under his belt.
Now I can't remember how many all I rap is facts. I remember pouring up pints and act. Flying in the track, me, Molly, and Max. Remember one summer like 15 hats. Remember we bought that lack. Broski had to rap that bitch all black. Cause we was sliding, spot something, how about the back? Remember I was having a guilt trip. Like, well, I gotta solve everybody's problems, I still ain't healed shit. Niggas act like I ain't grow up poor rest running all in my building. White folks gave the whole hood hope, remember them niggas almost killed them. Streets fucked up, that's how it is. Looked up the gangster since a kid. Remember G. Gill first took his bid. Remember our only gun was a seed. Took it on drills to them bitches' head. I remember bagging up pounds of meat. Remember I ran up my first M. Remember I was fucked up like 3 years ago. Now look at me, I'm him. Remember I was fucked up like 2 years ago. Bought a Rari truck, I'm trim. Shit happened fast, run it, 20 cash. I'm trying to do it again. Now I spaz, now I show my ass. He don't know my past.
That's a nice thing, bro. It's easy to get obsessed with money, bro. Once you like, maybe you have a goal in mind, like maybe beginner's terms. Maybe you say like, okay, I'm gonna save 50k, right? Once you reach that goal and you manage to save that 50k, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Maybe you have to like pull back on expenditures, right? Maybe you have to pull back. Maybe you used to like, eating out on a Saturday for lunch, having a solo date, trying out new restaurants. You have to pull back. You can't do that anymore, bro. When you're trying to stack up the bread, you can't be doing that no more. Maybe you used to taking your hand out, bro. You can't do that no more, bro. You gotta have discipline when you're trying to save up the bread. And once you get that discipline, once you install that discipline in yourself and you're able to save up that 50k, whew, that feeling is gonna be addictive. You're always gonna be wanting to, save up them racks, bruh. So yeah, I'm trying to install that discipline in me, bro.
Yeah, now I spaz, now I show my ass. He don't know my past. I made something out of nothing. They ain't even know I was on my last, nigga.
But yeah, that is dope. Fetty Wap always with his I remember. I like G-Herbo's verse. I like G-Herbo's verse. I won't cap about that. I like G-Herbo's verse. I enjoyed it. But anyway, that's the first reaction for the day. Don't go anywhere. Check out the reaction. Give the video a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to hit that sub button so you don't miss out on any more banger reactions coming on the channel. And hey, don't be caught lacking. Keep safe out there in them streets, bro. Keep safe out there in them streets. Remember, trying to stack up the bread out here, Everyone's trying to stack up the bread. So people is gonna try to get that bread by any means necessary, even if it means taking it off you. So always keep alert out here. But anyway, enough talking. I'ma hop on to the next reaction. Don't go nowhere. Peace out, your boy TK.